All right, I got a question from Izuri Husami. What's going on, man? Your question is, should you transition from a bulking phase straight to a cutting phase, or should you go through a maintenance phase? Well, there's actually some interesting thoughts about your question. This is kind of the first thing that comes to mind when I hear a question like that. This is my thought, my thinking process. Maybe not my answer, but my thinking process is the body changes so slow that it almost makes no difference. Most of the time when you are transitioning from diet to diet, you're really transitioning habits. And anything that forces you to change is extremely difficult. You know, like if you're used to, like, smoking is very addicting. So if you stop smoking, it's hard to stop smoking, or any addictive substance, or even just watching a TV show or doing a certain activity. You know, just something stupid that just comes to mind is like I used to wear a phone pouch, and it always was on my right side, and I tried putting it on my left, and I can't because I'm not used to pulling it on my left side. It's just, you just get used to things. So anytime you transition from a bulking phase again to a cutting phase, the transition will be more sharp because there's a reduction in calories. But the maintenance phase, it's really about change in behavior. So a lot of the time, depending on how you bulk, eating more food becomes difficult. So you're pushing yourself to bulk. And then when you cut the maintenance, you'll be eating less. So it's actually easier to go to maintenance phase because it's easy to just eat normal or eat what you require. Whereas if you eat less, at first, cutting phase will seem easy, but after a few days, as anyone knows, once you start a few days of dieting, or after you get over the honeymoon period of anything, right? When you're excited about something and then you get into it, so it doesn't seem so bad. But then after a few days, it becomes difficult. It's kind of that joke I hear a lot of the time. It's called what is it? What is the best part about having children is usually making them. It's kind of like dieting. Sometimes one of the best parts of dieting is getting started, or one of the funnest parts, I should say. And after a few days of dieting, the reality begins to sink in of how difficult it's going to be, or how much of a transition it is. And the reality is, when you're trying to transition to maintenance or cutting, it makes no difference. Okay, if you got a question, leave a comment below. I'll make you a custom video because this is fun for me. I enjoy this. Thanks for watching. See you later.